Hi everyone, it's Anne. Today we're going to take a look at a fairly new Lenormand deck called De la Nuit Lenormand deck. It was released about a month ago, November 8th, 2023. About a month and a half ago since I'm recording this Christmas weekend. Today's Saturday, December 23rd, 2023. A big shout out to Llewellyn Publishing for sending this out to me to review. Llewellyn Publications is the publisher here in the United States, according to Amazon. The publisher on the box is Lo Scarabeo. It's in a hard case, two-part standard Lo Scarabeo box with thumbhole cutout. The author is Alexandra V. Bach. I'm sorry, that is actually the illustrator. The author is Carole and Eschenazi. I hope I pronounced that correctly. As I mentioned, hard case, thumbhole cutout. There's a few cards, few pictures of the cards in the back. Book and 36 oracle cards. Once again, Lo Scarabeo. And then Llewellyn. Amazon lists Llewellyn as the publisher on their website. That's because Llewellyn is the distributor for Lo Scarabeo in the United States. It does come with a larger size guidebook in different languages, and we'll take a look at that in depth after we look at the cards. Cards are underneath. It's just black inner lining. It does come with a black ribbon. Very excited to get this deck, as I do own the De la Nuit Oracle as well as the De la Nuit Tarot. So some of you may already own those as well, and you may be familiar with this theme and this author. So here are the backs. They are not reversible. They are larger size Lenormand, so they're more oracle card size, and they seem like a Hay House, yeah. So equal to Hay House. Angel card, Angel Oracle cards, if you're familiar or own any of Hay House decks. The sides are not gilded, so no gilding. It has a plasticky feel, not too thick though. It's on the thinner side, but it does have a coating, so it feels a little plasticky, so you can see the sheen. And the cards are borderless, and they are gorgeous. Number bottom right hand corner. Let's zoom in nice and tight, and we'll take a look at the cards. So they don't have the name on them, but for those who are familiar with Lenormand, you probably already know and don't need the name. I don't use Lenormand per the Lenormand system. I collect Lenormand decks, but I use them more as a clarifier deck for my tarot card readings. All right, so we have the writer, and this looks like the clover to me, but it looks like it could be a mirror too, but I don't know my Lenormand too well. This looks like ship. Look how gorgeous that is. This is beautiful. Look at that. Nice. This is house, it looks like, although it's a humongous house, more like a mansion. Look at the moon. How gorgeous. Is this tree? If I'm wrong on this, my apologies. I should open the I guess I could do that. Follow along. Yeah, so number 2, number 1 we know was the writer. Number 2, by the way, you guys, was clover, and of course number 3 was ship, and number 4 was house, so I was right with that, and number 5 was tree. Not bad. Excuse me. And then number 6 is clouds, and 7 is snake. So there's a horizontal card. All right, and number 8 is coffin. That's interesting. She's holding a skull, and this is in the shape of a coffin. Very interesting. 9 is bouquet. This is beautiful. I love the color. She looks like a bride. The bouquet doesn't stand out as much. I mean, it's not like the center of the card, but it's a beautiful card. But it is enough for us to see the bouquet. To me, this looks more like a bride. All right, so then 10 is Sith. I guess that's it right there. Look at the lighting. 11 is Whip. Love the purple. 12 must be Birds. Yeah, Birds. 13 is Child. How appropriate for this time of year. Christmas weekend, we have a Christmas scene. Beautiful. And 14, we have Fox. How beautiful is this fox? He's snow white. Look at him. Or her, right? 15 is Bear. Another white bear, polar bear. Look at that. Wow. Aurora borealis, I guess. I totally did not say that word correctly. 16 is Star. Wow, another Christmassy scene. How appropriate. I'm glad I'm doing this weekend. It actually just arrived today. This was the deck that was supposed to be in my last Llewellyn box that I mentioned, but I got the dream interpretation instead. So they sent me this, and it just arrived today. Perfect, right before Christmas, because the mail is not going to go tomorrow, which is Christmas Eve Sunday, and then of course Monday's a holiday. So I received it just in the nick of time to do this review or this walkthrough for you guys. Perfect timing. 17 is Stork. And then 18 is Dog, but this looks more like a wolf than a dog. But the guidebook says dog. But it's very pretty. I love all of the De La Nuit series. All the illustration is gorgeous. Tower. And according to Amazon website, the illustrator Alexandra V. Bach is a French illustrator. If you guys don't already know that or are curious who the illustrator is, although I already mentioned that, and then her nationality. It's gorgeous. 20 is Garden. 21 is Mountain. Look at that. Definitely an obstacle in the way right there. Icy, snow, cold. All right, 22 is Way. So instead of path, it says way, W-A-Y. So like going on your merry way. 23 is Mice. This is one of the prettiest mice cards. And 24 is Heart. Full of roses, red roses and light pink roses. Very pretty. 25 is Ring. That looks like a moonstone ring. Wow, look at that. 26 is Book. 27 is Letter. Seal. It looks like seal with wax. Look at that. 28 is Man. Deep thinking man. Look at him. And Deep Thought by the full moonlight. And then we have Woman. Look, the man and the woman, they're both in deep thought. It looks like they're longing for each other. Oh my goodness. Look, it connects. Doesn't it look like it connects? Yeah. How nice is that? Look at that. Like one. Wow. Isn't that cool if in a reading you get them both like that facing each other, like they're both thinking about each other, nostalgic, dreamy. Wow. There's the sea keeping them apart, the distance. Oh my God, I can like do a reading right through on the walkthrough. All right, 30 is Lily. White, pure white lily. 31 is sun. Oh, looks like she's a mermaid. And 32 is moon. Look at the dolphin jumping in the moonlight. How pretty is that? 33 is key. Very nice key. Look at that green. It looks like jade. Really pops. 34 is fish. 35 is anchor. That's a nice anchor. 36 is cross. Looks like a Celtic cross. And that's it. That's the last card. Here is another look at the back. And I already have the guidebook open because I was flipping through it to make sure I have the card name correctly. And then we got to the cross, and then we got to the about the author section. Alexandra is a celebrated digital artist whose work has graced countless books in her native France. Her work is lush, mysterious, and richly detailed with a flair for fantasy and gothic romantic touch. Alexandra has also worked as CD cover artist for many bands worldwide, published 3 art books, and illustrated 4 divinatory decks so far, including the Tarot de la Nuit and de la Nuit Oracle, both in collaboration with Carole and Eschenazi. Wow, she's talented. I like her work. I like all 3 of the de la Nuit deck, including this one. So there's the cover. Lo Scarabeo table of contents. It comes in English, Italian, Spanish, and Portuguese. And origins of the Lenormand deck. So it talks a little bit about the origin with Mademoiselle Lenormand was an extraordinary famous French fortune teller of the 18th century, receiving all the most eminent people of her time in her office. After her death, a special divinatory deck named after her was created, mixing the imagery of traditional game decks, showing clovers, diamonds, hearts, and spades families, with that of divinatory decks like the Marseille. The Lenormand deck consisted of 36 cards with very specific images and invariable meanings. The deck enjoyed a phenomenal success and continues even today to be used by all lovers of its very particular structure and identity. Many varieties of the deck exist on the international market, so the hardest part is not learning how to properly read the combination of the cards, but choosing which deck version is made for you among so many. That's a nice little write-up, a brief background on the Lenormand deck, how the de la Nuit Lenormand was created. Tarot expert and author Carole Ann Eschenazi and gifted illustrator Alexandra V. Bach made a perfect creative team right from the start. Both French, they had previously paired to conceive the gorgeous diptych de la Nuit, name made of a tarot and oracle. That doesn't make any sense. They had previously paired to conceive. Okay, I think I skipped a line. Sorry. Both French, they had previously paired to conceive the gorgeous, it says D-I-P-T-Y-C-H, de la Nuit, made of a tarot and an oracle. But they felt that something was missing, for there was one kind of deck they still hadn't revisited, the famous Lenormand deck. Therefore, they decided that the diptych, I guess I can't, I'm not familiar with this word, would become a triptych. Oh, okay, so diptych means 2, and triptych means 3, or tritip, right? So therefore they decided that, so they created the 2 decks, the tarot and the oracle, and then this is the 3rd one. My apologies, I'm not familiar with the this word. All right, but I can figure it out through the how it's written. Basically, they had the 2 and now it's 3 because DI, and then try means 3. Carole Ann would study the traditional Lenormand cards meanings, while Alexandra would work on redesigning in the traditional images, infusing them with her own artistic, romantic vision. Their goal was to propose something new and to reinvent the classical Lenormand cards in order for this deck to become an essential part of the De La Nuit universe. Yeah, that's really cool. So you can, if you own all 3, which I do, you can do a reading with all 3. That would be cool. I think I might try that. This is how the De La Nuit Lenormand was born. If you're already familiar with the Lenormand deck structure, we really hope that our De La Nuit rendition will offer you an exciting and new experience with the cards. If you're discovering the deck, we hope that the journey will be magical and inspiring. This is truly our deepest wish. What you will find in the booklet. For each card, you will get a brief description of the image, the divinatory message the card offers, the secret question the card invites you to ask yourself, and an affirmation to repeat in your mind in order to grow with the card. 2 rituals before using the deck. How to use this deck. And then it goes into the card meaning. Several cards reading, and then spreads, and then it goes straight into the card. So you don't get a picture of the card, you just get the name of the card and then description. So for example, house, the description would be the card shows an imposing manor. Like I said, remember, it's more like a mansion, full of partying lights, nestled in a carefully arranged and peaceful garden. A full moon crowns the place. The opulent and welcoming house seems to offer a safe haven. Divinatory meaning. This mansion is a symbol of prosperity, security, and stability. It is a true home, a reliable shelter, protective and replenishing, inviting you to comfort your heart and offer yourself sweetness. The card may also represent people around you whom you can trust and turn to in hours of need. Secret question. What is the place you can call home and go to when you need a moment of rest? Affirmation. I decide to feel at home and safe everywhere I go. Very nice. It's missing a picture of the card. Usually I don't mind, but only because the cards are so beautiful. It would be great if there was like a little version of it, you know, because there's still a lot of space left. You know, maybe up here and then down here, or even down here. Look at all this white space left. And this is it. This is all the guidebook, and then and here's about the author. So Carole Ann, French writer, who has studied literature and graduated from Parisian Film School. All right. So, and then it goes, and then this starts a different language. So the write-up is only this much, basically, just the cards. All right, so let's see how the cards shuffle. I have not consecrated yet, but we'll just go ahead and do it. Zoom back out, add my energy to it. Draw my Reiki symbol. All right, so shuffling it, overhand shuffle is fine, no problem whatsoever. They're Hay House card size, and then you can do it vertically as well. There's only 36 cards, so it's not a lot of cards. Ooh, Tower and Heart. The Tower in Lenormand, I know, is not as bad as the Tower in Tarot. 22. So this is the path. Way. Remember, it was way. The way to someone's heart, or the heart is leading the way. Hey, I'm getting good. All right. All right. I am relaxed and happy today because I have the whole next week off, you guys. So, and I didn't work today, so I'm well and alert and well rested, and that's why I have this sense of humor. I'm not exhausted or tired, full of energy, happy to have some time off. All right, can we get a message? Can we get a card for, okay, cool, for the collective. There's that mountain. All right, so there is an obstacle, a challenge, a block. 21, 21, 21, 21. So, mountain. Let's zoom in nice and tight so you can see. Description. The card shows a gigantic mountain of ice which rises towards the sky and seems quite impassable. Yep, and I really like this picture of the mountain because you can feel the energy. Like that is like big and huge and it's in your way and it's, you know, strong and it's a block. Two characters looking so fragile and tiny at the bottom of this imposing mount are yet about to try to cross it. There's the people down there. Can you guys see? I'll hold it up. All right. Divinatory meaning. You are going to need patience and also courage when facing this ice mountain. Everything is completely blocked and paralyzed for now. Relentlessness would here lead you to exhaustion and despair. That wording of the words is a little weird. Okay, so relentlessness would here lead you to exhaustion and despair. Better wait for more propitious times. Secret question. When a door is closed somewhere, are you able to open a window elsewhere? Affirmation. I don't get upset when things seem blocked. I just wait for them to gently unravel. Wow. So I asked her a card for the collective. So there's a block right now. So we have to be patient and wait. Maybe wait until after the winter if you are living in the northern hemisphere and heading into snow and ice and bad weather. Wait for it to thaw, wait for the spring, wait for it to thaw and melt out, and then the block will be gone. It will just melt away. Wow. Very interesting. All right, you guys. So I hope you guys enjoy that walkthrough. If you have not seen this deck, as I mentioned, it has been out for almost 2 months now, a month and a half. From November 8th. So you may have already seen it. If you haven't, I hope you did enjoy that. And as usual, if you are interested in the deck and if you'd like to purchase it or check it out, read more about it, I will put the links in the description underneath the video. And a big thanks. Big shout out and thank you once again to Llewellyn for sending this deck out to me to review. So thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys again on the next video. Bye.